I had been driving long-haul routes for nearly a decade, so exhaustion was something I was used to. It was a cold, foggy night in early January, and I was pushing through a lonely stretch of highway in Nebraska. The road was dead empty, no cars in sight, just me and the distant glow of my dashboard lights. I had been on the road for hours, my eyelids heavy, my head bobbing slightly as I fought off sleep. I kept telling myself I'd pull over at the next rest stop, but I wanted to shave time off my trip. Then, in the distance, my headlights caught something, a figure standing in the middle of the road. I hit the brakes hard, my tires screeching against the asphalt. The figure didn't move. As I got closer, I saw that it was a man, standing perfectly still, dressed in a long dark coat. His head was tilted to the side at an unnatural angle. I expected him to flinch, to react to my truck barreling toward him, but he didn't. He just stood there, unmoving. My truck came to a halt, just feet away. My pulse was racing and my breath felt short. I leaned forward to get a better look at the man, but his face was wrong. It was blank, featureless, like a smooth mask with no eyes, no mouth, no nose. A shiver ran down my spine. Then, as if breaking out of a trance, he took a step back, then another, and then he turned and walked into the dark field beside the road, vanishing into the fog without a sound. I sat there, gripping the wheel, my hands clammy with sweat, unsure if I had just seen something real, or if my exhaustion was finally catching up to me. I took a deep breath, shook my head, and pressed on. But that wasn't the end of it. About 10 minutes later, I saw something in my side mirror, a shadow moving alongside my truck, keeping pace with me. My gut tightened. It was impossible. There was nothing but open land around me. I sped up, hoping it was just paranoia. But then I heard it. A single, loud knock on the passenger side door. I didn't dare look. I just gripped the wheel and kept my eyes on the road, my foot pressing harder on the gas. The knocking came again, and again, a slow, deliberate rhythm. Then, in the corner of my eye, I saw something. A pale hand pressed against the glass. My breath caught in my throat. The truck was moving at nearly 70 miles per hour, yet something was there, hanging on, knocking. I jerked the wheel slightly, swerving just enough to shake whatever was loose. The knocking stopped. I dared to glance at the mirror. Nothing. Just empty road behind me. I didn't stop until I reached a gas station 20 miles down. I sat in the truck for a long time, heart pounding, trying to make sense of what happened. Maybe it was exhaustion. Maybe it was something else. But to this day, I never take that stretch of highway at night, and I never, ever ignore the sound of knocking on my